When purchasing new construction, it's crucial that you pay attention to several key factors to make sure that you're making a wise investment. Here are the top 5 things to look out for when purchasing a new construction home. Hi, my name is Ahmad Homidi, and I'm a realtor with over 20 years of real estate experience. I do specialize in helping people relocate to the greater Austin area. If you're thinking about moving here, I would love to assist you through that journey. Feel free to give me a text or an email or give me a call. And let's start with the first thing that you need to look out for when purchasing new construction. Number 1 on the list is location. The location of your home is important for so many reasons. First of all, you want to consider its proximity to amenities like schools and shopping centers and commuter routes. From an investment standpoint, you want to evaluate your community's growth potential and its future desirability. However, from a personal standpoint, you want to make sure that you absolutely love that community. We've all heard of cases where buyers have purchased in a new community and then they have buyer's remorse. That is something that you definitely want to avoid. And one way to do that is to drive around the community and see what's around it. Make sure it's in an area that's close to what you find to be important, whether that's the commuter routes, whether that's shopping centers, or whether that's your children's schools. This is a place that you're going to live in, and you have the excitement of purchasing a brand new home today, but 3 or 4 years later, that excitement will wear off, and what you're going to be left with is a home that's no longer brand new in a community that hopefully you still love. That's why it's so important to find the right location. Item number 2 on the list is to inspect the quality of construction. Now, I always recommend for my clients to obtain property inspections. If they're purchasing an inventory home, we'll get a property inspection about 2 weeks prior to the close of escrow, and this will give us enough time to obtain the report, review it together, and then send it to the builder and request for the builder to address any of the items that were noted on that inspection report. Those items should be addressed and taken care of prior to the close of escrow. If my clients are purchasing a to-be-built home, then we'll get various inspections throughout the build process. So for example, one of the inspections that I always recommend is a framing inspection. And then the other inspection that I always recommend is the final property inspection. Once again, this gives us a chance to look at the entire property inside and out and take a look at the inspection report, look at any of the findings, and then take those findings to the builder and ask for them to be addressed prior to the close of escrow. Having your home inspected by a property inspector is a great way to address any potential issues and then have peace of mind that you're purchasing a home that's in great condition. Item number 3 is to understand your builder's warranty. When you purchase a new construction home, the builder will provide you a warranty, and there are 3 main questions that you want to ask. Number 1 is, what exactly is covered under this warranty? Number 2 is, you want to know for how long. And number 3, what are the things that can void the warranty? And then make sure you do your best not to do any of those things to void the builder warranty. Step number 4 is to know your financing. You always want to make sure that you are pre-approved prior to getting into contract for the purchase of a new construction property. Usually, the builder will request for you to be pre-approved through their lender, and you don't necessarily have to work with their lender, but they do want to make sure that you are pre-approved, because the last thing a builder wants to do is to construct a home based on your design selections and then get to the closing table only to find out that you're unable to close. In that scenario, you may have put in a lot of money towards deposit for the home and deposits for the design selections, and most likely in that scenario, you would forfeit that deposit. Now, the builder actually hates it when this happens. They would much rather build a home and sell it to a happy buyer who's going to live in that home. Understanding your finances is especially important if you're purchasing a to-be-built home, because the average build time is between 9 to 12 months. And as you know, a lot can happen in 9 to 12 months. The real estate market can change drastically. Interest rates can go up, they can come down, and a lot can change with your financing. You want to make sure that during those 9 to 12 months, while your home is being built, you make smart financial decisions. Don't go out and purchase a bunch of brand new furniture and put it on your credit card. That's going to change your debt to income ratio. Don't go out and purchase a brand new car, and don't go out and get a new job, especially in a new field. Those are all things that can affect your credit rating, and those are all things that can affect whether or not you're able to complete the transaction at the closing table. Number 5 is future development plans. If you're purchasing a home in an area that's growing really rapidly, well then that means that there's going to be a lot of future development, and you want to do your best to understand what's going to be developed around your community, because this could impact your community and your home's value. If they're building schools or a shopping center or a public park, well these are things that can positively affect your home's value. However, you definitely want to know if the plan is to build an industrial park or an industrial warehouse, because these are things that can negatively affect your home's value. Well, that is it for the list of top 5 things to look out for when purchasing a new construction property. Of course, there's a lot of other things that you should consider. If you need help and guidance through that process, I would love to be a resource for you. Feel free to reach out. My name is Ahmad Homidi, and I'll see you in the next video.